Hello subscribers and guests of the channel. Today we have now on the review Mars Rover Lego set 4280. This is the relatively new space series and it's very interesting to explore what's inside. This LEGO Space series is relatively new. I believe they started it in 2024 or maybe late 23, and I guess it was inspired mainly by the exploration of Mars race, which was started by Elon Musk and then followed by Chinese and European space agencies. This is how the box looks from the other side. It includes the rover, the small Mars Explorer, the case for it, two containers probably for Martian bricks, a special device to lift the rover, some oxygen and other gas balloons, as well as the rover itself. In addition, the whole space series has those special bricks that LEGO promotes a lot, which allow to connect different units and to make something which looks like a hermetized way from one livable unit to the other, which is essential for the atmosphere of Mars. And now let's explore everything in details. So the rover itself has 6 wheels, pretty realistically done cabin, living module, platform for different useful stuff, as well as another platform at the back that is supposed to help lifting heavy stuff onto the rover itself. The functionality includes the cabin that can be pulled away to get easier access to the driving places, with very nice, unique for the series, I believe, like front monitors. So then it has living module. That's a very interesting part as well. So it is supposed to be a hermetized place for the crew where they can eat, where they can have some training. As you can see, this is the running road where they can have the shower and the toilet. This is supposed to be the shower. Then, moving on, we have a platform with 3, I believe it's something to do with light, so it's like street light sticks. Then we have a crane, which is supposed to help lifting stuff on top of the rover. Then we have 2 containers for some Martian rocks. It's in the series described as waste containers or something like waste management, but to me it seems more sensible to make them containers for exploration of Martian rocks and for analyzing them. And also there are some balloons. Balloons of usually oxygen, balloons of natural gas, and some other red balloons. Maybe it's ammiac, maybe it's something else. You can share your thoughts in the comments. The wheel here in front is responsible for turning the wheels so that the rover can turn around, but the turning radius is too big. In my opinion, it's not a good part of the LEGO set, because rovers on Martian unpredictable terrain are supposed to be able to turn faster than this one. Functionality of the crane. Well, the crane arrow can turn around, and it can turn 360 degrees all the way, as you can see. Then there is a control unit for increasing or decreasing the length of the rope, so for lifting the objects, as well as the second control wheel to lift the whole arrow, like that, making it higher, and of course making it lower. when the rover is supposed to move, the whole arrow will be folded down as shown here to minimize the space. This is the platform at the back of the rover, and there is again a small controlling wheel, so the platform can go down to facilitate lifting the objects, and then using the wheel you can lift it all the way up to the level with the rover. It's quite fun to bring up, for example, this small Martian Explorer rover, which is included into the set. As you have already seen before, the set has the small Mars rover, which is tiny but really cute, I think, which is supposed to be used while digging something on Mars and picking up bricks, and a rover container which can be used to take it on board of the main cruise ship. This is how you can play with it. First you need to hide the satellite communication equipment, satellite dish. Then you unplug the instruments. The arms are folded, and then rover can be rolled into its home position here. This whole thing is closed. There is a special place for the instruments, which can be placed here. Oops. So this is where the instruments go to the main holding unit, like the house of the rover. And then the whole thing can be lifted using the crane. So you can take the hook, you can hook the container, then make the rope smaller and lift this whole thing all the way to the platform, like that. Then you lift the arrow itself. It's spinning a lot actually. Like this. And then you bring it to the position by extending the rope and making it sit in the special holes made for it. Right here. Boom. Then the hook gets removed. And then the rover can carry this whole thing to the new position. This is the most controversial unit, I think. What do I mean by controversial is that it looks a bit strange. It looks more or less like an engine or power generator. And then this rope probably is supposed to represent the cable. So either this unit is supposed to power the equipment such as Martian rover, which clearly has electric engines, or maybe to supply electricity to some sort of camp. Please share in your comments what do you think it's needed for. Generator also has the special handle that can be attached to the hook, so it means that it's meant to go up and down from the platform using this crane as well. Now one of the main features of the cruise ship Explorer advertised by LEGO is its ability to extend itself and make itself smaller. So I'm going to show you how it happens. So first of all, you need to remove the two containers with the rocks, like this, here. Then you fold this box for the containers, and of course you need to remove also the small house container for the small Rover Explorer. After it, you can unplug those two yellow holders. There is one on the other side as well. I'm going to unplug it, and then the whole rover can become smaller and what is supposed to be more maneuverable, I guess. So after you removed the yellow holders, you can make the roller smaller, just like that, pulling its sides closer together, and it becomes pretty small and cute machine. Now, what I like and what I don't like about this set. So first of all, the positive features. This set is really big, and it takes about maybe 1 to 1.5 full days to build it. I did it in about 5 days, but I spent on it each day maybe about 2 hours. It is really fun to play for children and young adults, as well maybe as older adults, because it is functionable. So it has different units, such as the Mars Exploration Rover, such as this power generator, oxygen balloons, containers for the rocks, living unit. It can turn around, it can move, and it has quite an interesting suspension, to be honest, as well. So this rover is fun in combination with other rovers especially, or in combinations with other products of the Space series of LEGO. Now, what I did not like about this set and what LEGO could have improved. First of all, the very large turning radius. As you can see, even with the wheels turned to the maximum, it takes a very long distance for the rover to turn around somewhere, and in order to turn in small and congested spaces, you will need to turn it forward and backward several times. Another part of the rover which I don't think was very well done is, or very well thought through, is this power generator place, because when this power generator is in its place that LEGO thinks it's supposed to be, you cannot really turn this arrow at all, because when you start turning it, oops, it collides with the power generator. So first you are supposed to remove it and then turn the crane. However, how are you supposed to put the rover back to the put the power generator back to the place if the crane cannot turn? This is a disadvantage, or not a very well thought through part of the set. Finally, the platform. This platform is supposed to help people bring heavy loads, heavy units onto the rover. And it would be nice to have it a bit bigger, because this small Martian explorer can hardly fit on it, and every time you put it here it tends to slide out. Finally, about so much advertised LEGO connecting units. So the unit itself is like an orange rectangle and is supposed to be used to connect different modules which are supposed to be pressurized. For example, there is a module here where the crew lives, and that module has enough air for the crew to breathe. Outside there is much smaller pressure, so these units, by the ideas of LEGO, are supposed to be used when the two pressurized modules are supposed to be connected together. However, the problem is that I thought it would have some sort of magnet inside in order to make the connection faster and easier. It would make sense, but it doesn't have anything, any magnets or any other equipment inside for easier connections. It's just a bare plastic, and to be honest, I don't understand why LEGO is advertising it so much, because it doesn't really make the game more fun, because it needs to be connected only using the two black connectors like you see here. Official price of the set on the LEGO website, at least not long ago, was $150, but as you can see here on Amazon, you can buy the same set for just $126.99, $127. So overall impressions about the rover. Well, the rover is nice. Most of the parts are well thought through, and to be honest, it's worth the price. Maybe $150 would be a bit too much for it, but $120, $30. I think is the right price for the set of such size. But if you want something cheaper from Lego Technic, there is a small space, also probably Mars Crew Explorer, which will be explored by us in the next video. Please subscribe to the channel and let me know what other sets or series you would like me to review. Thank you for watching and have a nice time.